make or break who you are and who your legacy is by the playoffs. I don't think all the blame should go on Dak Prescott. Bro, Jerry Jones is outdated. They talking about the man Skip Bayless and them living in the 90s, man. And they ain't won shit since. When are we gonna start holding Mike McCarthy and damn Jerry Jones accountable? Ain't this the reason why Aaron Rodgers wanted to leave?
How about them Cowboys?
Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down the line? Angry Cowboys Fan, are you down to ride? Drop a like on the video, go ahead and subscribe.
What's going on, Cowboy Nation and Angry Cowboy fans around the world? Y'all know who it is. It's your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan, chopping it up with my ACF family about our Dallas Cowboys. So if you're DC for life and want to join a great group of optimistic fans, drop a like on the video, share this content, and please subscribe to the channel. I bet I know what y'all thinking, Cowboys Nation. I bet I know what y'all thinking, Angry Cowboys fans. Y'all thinking that I'm going to talk about the comparison that Cam Newton gave when it came to Dak Prescott's contract. In the last episode of 4th and 1 with Cam Newton, he spoke about Dak Prescott and where he falls concerning the quarterback market. Many of y'all have seen this clip. A lot of Cowboys content creators are talking about it, but I want to talk about something else Cam Newton commented on. I feel it is much more important than watching another man's pockets. So we're going to take a listen to the solo clip that I got for y'all, and then y'all know what we're going to do, Cowboys Nation. We're going to come back and unpack this raw and uncut. So, Angry Cowboys fans, let's go ahead and take a listen to Cam Newton.
I'm saying this, though. When are we going to start holding Mike McCarthy and damn Jerry Jones accountable? Because ain't this the reason why Aaron Rodgers wanted to leave in first place? Or didn't he get Mike McCarthy booted up out of there? We don't know that, though. Jerry Jones, same thing. Bruh, you got all this damn money, all this damn access. Man, bring somebody in here that know what they're doing. Well, if I was Jerry Jones, you know what I would have did? I would have had Bill Belichick, man. Hey, come here, man. What you need, man? Hey, come help us.
What about the people that said when Mike won a Super Bowl before? He got
so did Jerry Jones. But there has a thing, it's a saying, Peggy, that they say, what have you done for me lately?
Oh, yeah.
They talking about the man Skip Bayless and them living in the 90s, man.
Yeah.
Shit, I was in the motherfucking Pampers, man. Since Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman and Irvin and them was out.
Irvin out
there.
there.
They was out there just wilding out, priming them.
Yeah.
And they ain't won shit since. But I'm trying to tell you, Dak, you need help. Not only help from the skilled personnel, you need help from management to understand, like, yo, bro, it's a whole unison of everybody understanding how to win. It's just not up to the players. But I will tell you this, if you're making this type of money,
you got the ball now.
I'm trying to tell you.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. So, if you got the same stat line as Patrick Mahomes, something is clicking in big games.
Working so well.
All right, Cowboys Nation, we're going to go ahead and jump into this head first. So are y'all ready for my raw and uncut? Y'all ready? Let's get it. This is what I feel is the issue with the Dallas Cowboys as an organization. If you've been following the Angry Cowboys Fan YouTube channel, you will know that I am a fond believer in the fact that the Dallas Cowboy organization needs to get the hell out of the past and start focusing on their legacy post-millennium. They have to stop thinking about the glory days and start making glory days here in the present. Jerry Jones will sit there and force players to wear a number that they didn't even want to wear, all to put them in this meaningless club, as if wearing 88 and 94 means a damn thing to a person who didn't even idolize those players who wore it previously. CeeDee Lamb, he was a DeAndre Hopkins fan and was gonna don the number 10, but Jerry Jones and Michael Irvin, y'all persuaded him to take number 88 and keep the club going. It's not me who just thinks this way, Cowboys Nation. If y'all remember, Emmitt Smith was on an interview and he was a little bit aggravated at the fact that the Dallas Cowboys team of today uses the 90s Cowboys legacy as a crutch or something, as a way to gain popularity that they don't deserve. Emmitt, this isn't the fault of the players on the field, bruh. This is a culture that Jerry Jones has cultivated at that star, relying on nostalgia rather than actual gameplay, relying on the top names of the past instead of creating names here in the present. This is a part of the current Dallas Cowboy issue with winning in the big moments. Also, the fact that the front office only makes moves when they absolutely have to. The fact that we go into these games depleted and the front office did absolutely nothing to remedy the situation before the playoff game even started. Meaning the entire offense relied on Dak Prescott alone and he knew it. You tell me any other team that has that issue. You tell me any other team that had that issue last year. Football fans can trick themselves and say the Dallas Cowboys had a squad last year. But if we had a squad like they said we did, you wouldn't have people saying, what would happen to the Cowboys if CD Lamb twisted an ankle? If we had a great run game, Cowboys Nation wouldn't have been begging the Jones family to acquire Derrick Henry this past offseason. Then I see people commenting things like, the Cowboys had 9 All-Pros last year. Let's eliminate 1 because he's now a New York Jet. Let's eliminate 2 because they're your punter in Brian Anger and your kicker in Brandon Aubrey. So this year, that leaves Dak Prescott, CD Lamb, Zach Martin, and Tyler Smith on the offensive side of the ball, and Micah Parsons and Deron Bland on the defensive side of the ball. So the rest can be, y'all can be mid-level. We're going to make a Super Bowl appearance with that? But I digress, Cowboys Nation. This organization says that it wants to win for the fans, but they won't make a damn move when the fans are screaming at the top of their lungs to make some kind of move to better the damn team. When they do make a move, it's in the UFL or undrafted free agents. The front office expecting excellence, but won't give this team the same level of excellence that they expect when it comes to building our team. One of my ACF sisters says something real crucial, real critical. Shout out to Nisi for the comment. She said, you say they can manipulate the cap. I don't think they know how. Hire a real GM. Good grief, stop using the franchise tag. I've said this before, Cowboys Nation. The Dallas Cowboys have only won 1 Super Bowl under the salary cap. The Dallas Cowboys won that Super Bowl because the majority of Cowboys players were a part of the first 2 Super Bowls in the 90s. Do the Joneses even know how to build a Super Bowl winning team, or do they just put it all on 1 or 2 players on the field? If we don't win a Super Bowl, they and the zombie fans will put the blame solely on those 2 players. Talking about players need to be held accountable. This front office needs to be held accountable as well. For going on 30 years, the Dallas Cowboys have been doing the same thing and getting the same results. The issues the Dallas Cowboys have fall on the shoulders of more than just 1 player, especially when you look at the stats and it shows that that player is balling. Cowboys Nation, Cam Newton can see it. Emmitt Smith can see it. This organization uses our heyday legacy for credibility today. Frankly, we don't deserve the credibility. I've seen a lot of people say that the Cowboys aren't America's team anymore. Stop calling them America's team. I honestly don't give a damn if we have that name or not. As a matter of fact, I wish they would stop using that name. We don't deserve it because we haven't won. Some say the reason why they call us America's team is because the Cowboys are widely known across the United States and the world. The thing is, to be called America's team, you need to be winners. We've not been winners since 1995. I don't want someone representing America with falling short all the time. When we were given that name, we were winners. In the 90s, we were America's team because we were winning. America's team now is the Kansas City Chiefs. They are the current team trying to fulfill a dynasty with the NFL's first three-peat. They are winners. The Dallas Cowboys can get there, but a lot of this shit has to change, and that change starts from the top down. Since 1995, you can see that we changed the coaches, and that didn't work. We changed the quarterbacks, and that didn't work. We changed the player personnel every season, but yet and still, we end the season in almost the exact same fashion every single season. This is deeper than blaming the players. It's deeper than blaming the coaching staff. Reports like Mike McCarthy is getting fed up with Jerry Jones. Reports like Dan Quinn wanting to bring in Bobby Wagner, but getting shot down. The interviews saying that the team is going to have to do more with less. The lack of movement in free agency. The lack of signing your all-pro players. The lack of attempt when it came to retaining your homegrown all-pro left tackle in Tyron Smith. Aging or not. Hey, but if we just change the quarterback position, this team will be on its way to a Super Bowl. The quarterback better be freaking Joe Namareino Young Brady. Who is that, you ask? That's Joe Montana, Joe Namath, Steve Young, and Tom Brady combined, because that's what this team is going to need to get to a Super Bowl if business is conducted as usual by the front office. So even though some may think that Cam Newton has no credibility in speaking on this topic, Cam has played the game at a high level and has made it to a Super Bowl with a 15-1 regular season record. He's played under some great coaches and has negotiated with a few front offices. I think he's more than capable and qualified to speak on this situation, to speak his truth. But we got to get out of the past, Cowboys Nation. The front office has to get out of the past. Even me, as a Cowboys fan, I need to stop using the "we got 5 rings" argument when someone's trolling me about our team. I can't contribute that success to the team now. Those wins didn't give CeeDee Lamb a ring. But it's time for the Dallas Cowboys to get back on the damn horse and let's ride this thing to the Super Bowl. No diddy. The Jones family needs to realize that their method of doing business is outdated and has been outclassed by the likes of Philadelphia and San Francisco for years. Sure, you can rent out AT&T Stadium and get your money. You can have sold out concerts. At the end of the day, the product that made you a household name will remain winless in the playoffs because Steven and Jerry feel as if that they're the smartest people in the room. But it's time to switch it up, gentlemen. You better switch it up before the league completely moves on without you. This has been your man, the Angry Cowboys Fan. What did you feel about what Cam Newton had to say? Shoot, what did you feel about what I had to say? Let's have an adult conversation in the comment section. If you're digging the content and want to help get it out to even more Dallas Cowboy fans, drop a like on the video and share this content with your friends who are Cowboys fans. If you are DC for life and wish the Jones family would switch it up and stop leaning on yesteryear, hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you can be notified whenever I go live, release a video, or a podcast episode. If you and your friends are breaking the law, you get rid of your friends, but the same laws keep getting broken? Do you keep living life as usual, or do you change in order to stop? For almost 30 years, it's been the same old song and dance. It's time to address the dance instructor instead of the dancers. This has been your boy, the Angry Cowboys Fan, and I'm out. Dang, Angry Cowboys Fan, you done made it through the entire video. But if you want more content, you can definitely go to this video right here. Or if you want the latest episode of the Angry Cowboys Fan podcast, you can go right here. But whatever you do, like, share, and subscribe to the channel, but remain DC for life.